All right. The focus might be a little off, but I'm a little tired today, so welcome to my channel. I'm Renee. And as usual, uh, things are not going as I want them to go. I just recorded this video and I tweaked some audio settings in OBS the other day and never verified those settings like an idiot. And didn't have any audio for the video that was actually kind of decent. So here we go again. Take number 5, 4, 5, I don't know. This is going to be a bit of an explainer video about what I'm doing with this channel, right? So I've started and stopped this channel many times over in the past. I've unlisted or deleted a whole bunch of videos over time. No idea what that does to the discoverability, but we'll see, Maybe it actually does have an effect or it doesn't. I don't know. I have a lot of goals in life. A whole lot. I want to do a whole bunch of things. I want to climb mountains, start businesses, be successful, have a family, have children, at least 3 of them. So I've got one primary child, right? And then I've got the second child to keep the primary child happy. And you get the third child and use that one for spare parts. That's kind of my thinking in that direction. So, yeah, I want all of that, right? But right now, I'm 38 years old. I have nothing to my name. I have no accomplishments whatsoever. I don't even have a high school diploma. I do have some IT certifications that are maybe like, I don't know, like college grade, maybe university grade, kind of in that direction. But beyond that, I don't really have anything to show for. I also have a bunch of problems, as you can tell. I'm fat. That doesn't really help things. I have ADD to the point that I can't even begin to want to play a video game because I'm too distracted to do anything. So the last time I finished a video game is 2 years ago, and it was a game that I've owned for like 8 years before then, and that is the only game I finished in the last maybe 6 years total. So yeah, there's some. I have actual ADD. I don't have ADD because it is popular to have ADD these days. I actually got diagnosed before it was cool. Beyond that, I also have a sleeping disorder, which is also annoying. I've got non-24-hour sleep-wake disorder, and basically what that means is my camera is fucking around with the autofocus, but I'm just gonna talk over it. Basically what that means is that my biological clock says that the day-night cycle should be around 25 to 26 hours. Unfortunately, our planet physically cannot agree to that. Our planet spins around its axis and it goes around the sun while spinning around an axis with like a moon around it as well. And all of that, happens on a roughly 24-hour schedule, 365 days-ish per year. And my body is like, nope, I'm not going to do any of that. I am just going to do whatever the hell I want. And if I try to actually interfere in that, and if I try to really push myself to the 24-hour clock, I'm awake for 4 days, or I just don't sleep good. Sleeping sucks, as does my camera's autofocus. God damn it, everything is going wrong. Like, okay, let's focus on that point there. Okay. There we go. Back in focus, I hope. Permanently. So, where was I? Ah, yeah, complaining about my sleeping disorder. So, yeah, this sleeping disorder is unfortunately relatively rare. It's mostly found in blind people. And it's kind of hard to get good treatment for it. And the treatment I have tried doesn't do shit for me. So I'm kind of out of luck in that department as well. I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to live on my own biological clock. I also have mild autism, or Asperger's syndrome, rather. I don't like the modern sort of neurodivergent, neurotypical sort of lingo and the way they treat things. But, that's a whole different discussion for not this channel and not this period in time. Else this video will be 2 hours long instead of 10 minutes, I hope, looking at the clock. Beyond that, so I've got a bunch of issues, right? I got lofty goals, some struggles, and, I need to marry those two things together and get the outcome that I want. I have no idea how to do any of that. I have tried a whole bunch of things in the last 38 years and none of them have worked because I'm still here and I've got some experience doing it, knowing what doesn't work. Beyond that experience, I don't have anything. And what I'm going to do is I enumerated a part of my goals. I haven't enumerated everything yet. I'm going to add to it as time goes on. And I have, there's not a whole lot of personal detail in there that I care much about. You know, most of my goals are quite generic in the sense like I want to have children, I want to have a family, I want to run this kind of business, I want to climb a mountain, that sort of crap. And it has like that is kind of personal. It has the 3 problems that I just mentioned in it. And I plugged all of that into Claude and told it, hey, help me the fuck out. Not literally, but, you know, in principle, I did that in spirit. You know, my spirit was like, hey, I really need some help here. And it spat out some ideas, and I'm just going to try them out. So that's kind of the spirit of this channel. I am going to investigate if AI can actually help me in this area. And I'm using it not as something that purely directs me. So I'm not like offloading all of my thinking to AI. I'm still critical. I have like critical conversations with it while we're forming plans. However, I am using it as a sort of a framework to exist with, or a crutch maybe is a better word than a framework. So we're building a framework together that, you know, I can cooperate with the AI to attain all of my goals. That's kind of it. I'm not using it to generate any content. I'm not using it to do anything like that. So don't worry about any of that side of the discussion. It's purely for me to figure out if I can attain all of my goals before it is too late and I can no longer attain any of them because I'll be too old or possibly already dead. I don't want either of those. So that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. I am going to, of course, talk about all the times I failed, because I will fail a whole ton of times. Like the last 10 days or so have been annoying, to say the least. I wanted to like go back to making music, and I just was too distracted with a whole bunch of other things that came in between that and then. So while I originally intended to make this video last Wednesday, the music video, I just haven't been able to. However, I will make a video tomorrow that I'm going to upload next Monday. So I've got a little bit of like playtime, hopefully. And I did make a promise to someone else, like an external person who's going to be my kind of like someone that's in the loop, who's there to kind of hold me accountable to myself, to make sure I make that video. So that's going to be it. And this video is actually more succinct and shorter than the last one. So practice makes perfect, I guess. I really hope the audio works. I can see the audio bar like jumping up and down as I'm talking, so that's good at least. There's audio this time. What I actually did, you know, while I'm on this tangent anyway, is normally when I record on OBS, I have like one audio track that like combines all the audio from what comes from my computer, what comes from my microphone, and I kind of wanted to, because I'm gonna like make different kinds of videos going forward, where I need to have different audio layers and everything like that. I want to split out those audio tracks from the video, so it's no longer just one giant messy audio track with all the sources. I want to have like one track per source. So set it up. I thought correctly. Unfortunately, I did not do it correctly. For some reason, I don't know why exactly what happened, but this mic wasn't registering. So it was just me miming basically the entire video. But yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry for the ranting again. Now you have a kind of an idea of where I'm going at with life and how I'm going to do things. And I'll see you in the next video where we're actually going to start working towards these goals and hopefully have less problems, I suppose, in the way. So I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day. I'll see you then.